Okay. In the bottom right corner of Fighting Spirit, he's currently down 1-0 to DecofCaffee. We're in green, your protest player. It's SiltStrider. Big Marwin fan. Cool guy.
And at the top right, playing as the yellow Terran for America, it's DecofCaffee. Yeah, DecofCaffee. Jeez, that name is actually kind of difficult.
I think SiltStrider is from America too. He was watching MNS last night, or last week at least. But I know we have plenty of Europeans who watch too. Staying up to ungodly hours because they love Starbow and esports.
I call that the GSL effect.
Yeah.
Staying up till like 2 a.m. for something.
Yeah. I always liked when they would have like early broadcasts of stuff, like the Code A stuff they would like do earlier in the day. I could actually watch it because it'd be at like 11 at night instead of like 4 in the morning. On like Friday nights sometimes during like their Saturday broadcasts. That was always really nice. Because it's like really, really late here on the East Coast for GSL. Like ungodly.
Yeah. Meanwhile, in Europe, it's like at noon or something that it starts. So they can just be at work, you know, pretending to work and be like, hey,
it's not fair, man.
GSL.
That's totally not fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of like 6 in the morning, it's just the middle of the day. Oh, neither unit dies. Nice little worker fight. SiltStrider does delay the command center first here. So we'll see what SiltStrider does to punish this. See if he starts to zealot up or anything like that to try to slow him down.
Yeah, last game I realized that in Legacy of the Void, Terran is actually getting Reaver drops. Because you can lift up siege tanks and drop them while they're still sieged.
That's ridiculous.
Dude, I'm so excited for that.
It's like Reaver drops if the Scarabs exploded instantly. And did less damage, I suppose.
But, difference is Terran Reaver drops do, like, no damage.
Yeah, because it, what, a tank shot does, like, what, like 50 damage or something? Well, it's still enough to kill workers, right?
35 plus,
oh, like 15 to armored or something?
Yeah, plus, yeah. I don't know, I'm playing Starbow, I don't know how bonus damage works.
Yeah, I have no idea. It's like weird to think of it that way now, honestly.
Yeah.
It's just Starbow Brood War system is so much better.
Yeah.
Look at me with my elitism. Like I play like the good game. It's so much better than the other game. So SiltStrider gonna go ahead and take his expansion relatively quickly after one Dragoon. No, he's got a second one started. Or I thought he was going to expand. Here he comes. Ready? There it is. All right. So DecofCaffee getting that quick expansion and not having to pay for it, at least not at this stage. Starting to get up his production facilities. Got that bunker in the front. Should be relatively safe. Dragoon range is about to finish. It finishes just a few seconds from now. So SiltStrider will be able to start applying a little bit of pressure to this bunker. But as long as DecofCaffee pulls some workers to repair, he should be totally safe. So. And going for that quick robo, always good to know what your opponent is doing. Get those observers out. Also be a little bit safer against vultures with mines, that sort of thing.
So, do you like the Legacy of the Void Dragoon model, or do you prefer our...
No, I think the Legacy of the Void Dragoon model is really, really ugly and fat. So I like...
it looks so cool.
No, it doesn't. Dude, these ones look so much better. Like nimble and awesome.
These are immortals with their tops took off.
I completely disagree with you in every way. Hey, I'm the protest player. My opinion counts more.
How?
I have to use these guys. Okay, DecofCaffee going for the robotics bay behind this. Continuing to put a little pressure on the bunker. Here comes some Marines. Kills one of them. Oh, gotta pull those guys back. I like to get them within range, then hit hold position, so that when those Marines come out, the Dragoons shoot them. It's great. Oh, don't lose that Dragoon! Ooh, close. I would have probably lost it because I'm never watching my units. I'm always like looking at my base, trying to build things with my stupid fat fingers. So, Warp Prism on the way. No research starting at the bay yet, and he pulls all the Dragoons back actually. So, afraid of that siege mode going up. What I like to do is keep some Dragoons out here, and then as well, I like to put a couple here on this ramp, just to slow down that third from coming up, just, you know, even if it's just by a minute or two.
Yeah, I wish you didn't do that.
That means that I should keep doing it. Siege mode actually only halfway done. Siege mode kind of coming up a little bit slow here. Does he already have mines? No, he doesn't have any upgrades at all, actually. So, kind of curious, not getting siege mode until he already had 4 tanks out. That's am I wrong in thinking that's late, or?
Well, a CC first sets your tech significantly far behind.
Yeah. I just imagine that usually, you know, you might get a tank and then start your siege mode right away, but shows what I know.
Yeah.
Warp Prism speed is on the way as well. Gonna be picking up that Reaver. Got 1 Zealot, 1 Reaver, and a scan sees it coming. Now, will he be able to react fast enough to do anything about this? Right now, his main is completely undefended. He's going to send, looks like 3 or 4 tanks. 3 tanks to the main. He's got, make that 4 tanks to the main. A few tanks in the natural. Warp Prism just chilling over here at the Terran 3rd. He's going to get a turret up in the mineral line.
And he picks up the probes. Okay.
Interesting. Just try to soak up one of those shots, I guess. Did those tanks not take any damage? Those tanks aren't damaged at all. Did he lose one of them?
Yeah, he lost one.
Oh, okay. I'm like, what is... I thought I saw something explode.
No,
Okay.
it's not that good.
Dang, that's impressive. So, I really... SiltStrider probably could poke around here, try to see if he can find any weak spots. You know, if he flies over the tanks, he could drop maybe in this area here and try to get at least 1 Reaver shot off. In the meantime, trying not to lose everything. Turret is there. Gonna scare this prism away. Gonna delay some mining though. Look at that SCV train. Oh, it looks so juicy. Oh, he might. Takes a couple shots there. Very dangerous. Okay. He's gonna get the prism out of there. Good scan, good idea. Try to see if he can't see that prism and get some shots off from the turret, but no cigar outside of the range there.
And Predos taking a 3rd. Pretty normal.
Pretty normal. So SiltStrider doing a lot better this game. A lot more even game so far. DecofCaffee actually is going to start getting some upgrades for this game, so getting that vehicle weapons level 1. And SiltStrider is also getting a forge too, so something that he didn't have last game that probably could have helped him out quite a bit. Especially for the occasional cannon. One or 2 cannons in a mineral line helps so much against vultures, especially if you can wall them off while your line's off.
Especially if your opponent's name is Finn.
Yeah, Finn likes to just run those vultures up there and get killed by a chronoed cannon. That's okay. I like to walk my army into Terran death balls and watch them explode. That's my
favorite.
Alright, couple of vultures on the map, just trying to scout around. Don't have speed yet, speed's on the way. That speed does finish up, then these vultures won't look so silly, moving around so slowly. Vultures are wicked fast, dude.
They really are.
Yeah.
I like vultures.
DecofCaffee, pretty big worker lead here. SiltStrider floating quite a bit of money. He's got about 2,000 minerals floating. So he's throwing down a couple extra gateways here. Could probably use another 1 or 2 and then really start to pump some probes here. This is where you queue up like 4 probes on each nexus because you're like, oh, I have a lot of minerals.
That's what I do with command centers.
Right?
Yeah.
When you're in the D leagues, nobody can make fun of you.
Yeah. There's a reason that queues exist. It's for D leaguers.
Yeah. It's Starbow's not so elitist, so there's no unit queuing. I hated that when I went back to play Warcraft 2. I don't think there's a unit. Well, maybe not. There might be some unit queuing. It might be like limited. I don't remember. Warcraft 2 frustrated me in a lot of ways.
I don't know if I was alive when Warcraft 2 came out.
Oh yeah, no, I played it like after StarCraft. So. Yeah, you might not have been. I think it came out in like 96 or something.
Oh, no, I was alive then.
90. Well, it might have been like 95. It came out in the 96 was the Battle.net edition. Here comes some Zealot bombs. Zealot bomb 1. Good unsiege by DecofCaffee there. And SiltStrider wants to break this. Gets the Reaver up here. Gets one Reaver shot up. Oh, look at the Zealots coming through. Really, wow. SiltStrider might break this base completely. Great job there. Really nicely done. Denies the third. Takes out quite a few Terran forces. And gets his Reaver up here. Boom, goodbye SCV. Now another scan. Could be pretty bad news for him. In the meantime, SiltStrider is also taking a fourth. Wow. Ballsy. The right thing to do, probably, though.
Oh, definitely, yeah. It's got a huge lead.
Yeah, oh, don't lose that Reaver! Oh, he picks it up. And he actually, this would be an opportunity, well, maybe not. Yeah, the Reaver's not going to get anything else done, really, anywhere else. So, might as well keep it alive, though. Oh, Vultures do come down and find the fourth of SiltStrider, though. Dropping some mines. Cleans up a couple Zealots. So, but really, I mean, the longer he can prolong this out and prevent DecofCaffee from taking his third, the better off it's going to be, so. Commandster's still going to try to land here. Going to realize, wait, there's still 3 Dragoons here. In the meantime, this Nexus really needs to get canceled here from SiltStrider. Please cancel the Nexus. Okay, he canceled it. Good. That would have been a shame.
That would have been heartbreaking, actually.
Alright, DecofCaffee getting the mines up. And so he'll be taking his third. So players should wind up being on relatively even bases here soon. Both on 3. But SiltStrider's worker numbers are still really bad. So something he'll need to work on here. Oh, you could hover over and see the workers killed? What? That's awesome. Look at that. Well, you might have to actually, I don't know. There it is. That's workers killed right there. I got words in front of it, unfortunately. That is really neat. I didn't know that about this overlay. Anyway, Templar tech on the way. As our ship, vehicle and ship armor level 1. Are those upgrades still combined?
Nope.
Starbow? I didn't think so, but yeah. I think I need to write that down.
Yeah, I would say this left flank is completely safe from Zealots.
The right in front of the natural there, all these mines.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of mines.
Well,
if you send like 3 or 4 Zealots evenly spread out there, those mines are all going to kill each other.
Yeah, but Protoss players don't grasp that. They don't do that.
That's because 1A, man. It's the best. Alright, DecofCaffee getting his, I'd say his third is pretty dang safe at this point.
Man, that is an Artosis third. Holy crap. And as I say that, he packs up and leaves with most of his units.
Alright, Dragoon's coming over here, gonna clean up these Vultures. He still wants to expand. Oh, he backs right up into the mines though. So they're not gonna clean up the Vultures. Mines are so good! Good unit. And the doesn't have observer speed yet, and that's a really important upgrade. As soon as that observatory finishes, it's good to get that upgrade really. Because you're gonna wind up losing units to mines and that sort of thing that you don't need to. Because your observers are too slow to keep up with your army. Also, the phase, what is it called? Phase shield. That's what I thought. It's just an awesome ability. So here comes the death push from DecofCaffee. Now this time SiltStrider does have more units, so he might have what he needs. And if the Zealots can get up there right now, good number of Zealots too. Really gonna get a lot of splash on this this army here.
And the Reaver just adds insult to injury.
Right, Reaver does get a shot off, kills some more tanks. So, DecofCaffee does break the, or SiltStrider does break the push for now. Want to reinforce? He's getting a bunch more zealots here. He's still got his shuttle alive. His warp prism, I guess, is what we might want to call that.
Potato.
He can start zealot bombing, especially now that there's only 3 Goliaths out here now with the rest of this army. So, how many Goliaths does he have in total? Just those 3. Vultures once again down here at the 4th, though, denying the support from SiltStrider. SiltStrider really needs to focus on getting more expansions up on the map. Nice pylon block here, though, preventing DecofCaffee from taking a 4th. Oh, he does wind up losing the prism. I think he might have gotten 1 or 2 zealot bombs off there, but not enough. Those 3 Goliaths were enough. Goliaths do pretty good damage. 12 times 2. They fire relatively fast. So, really just like 4 Dragoons and 1 Observer over here. Just needs to send that over there. So he keeps losing that Nexus.
With Arbiters out, there needs to be some mines everywhere.
Yeah, he is getting stasis first, which generally you do want to get stasis first.
Yeah.
Recalls are good, but stasis is really important for engaging the Terran death ball. But nice thing was SiltStrider did break that death ball from just completely killing him outright. So, all right, cleans that up. Got to get another probe over here. Start expanding. I wouldn't mind seeing him expand up high, and then he could kind of wall this up with some cannons or something. I actually like to expand on the high ground first, and then expand on the low ground. I don't know if that's crazy or not, but I like it. It's probably like wrong, but that's how I do it, I guess. Try to clear out some of these minefields here. Now DecofCaffee's doing a good job of, you see how the minefield is pretty far away from his tanks. That's good to prevent the zealots from dragging those mines into his tanks. So nice mine placement. Good job of keeping those tanks back, not planting them on top of those mines while they're still there. DecofCaffee, pretty good player. He knows what he's doing. He might win this whole thing. See if SiltStrider can get a 4th up. He really needs to if he's gonna prevent DecofCaffee from doing so. Alright, here come a bunch of Goliaths. Just trying to, I don't know if he's just trying to pick off observers there, or see if we can't find a Arbiter. Recall on the way. 2 more Arbiters on the way. So he will have 4 here soon, so then... Oh, we had Warp Prism. Trying to do a little bit of harassment over here in the 4th. Looks like just carrying some zealots. Really, almost 3 workers killed by each player. So, no terrific amount of damage done yet. So, SiltStrider might have a good opportunity here while there are no science vessels, and the zealots running. Zealots running through. Does get 1 stasis off on this group here. Gets another stasis off. But this tank spread is really good. Just a really good tank spread. And the unit resources lost actually is favoring SiltStrider. So he has killed more Terran than his opponent has killed him. So pretty good. Did lose both of his Arbiters there though, unfortunately. But he does have a couple more on the way. And he actually, yeah, he's got 2 more on the way. Decent job macroing, but he could really use some more probes. I know I said it a few times. Probes would be good here. Let's get another pylon back behind these cannons. Not relying on that front pylon.
He does have 3 Dragoons, so he should be fine for now. Or
fine
4 Dragoons.
Cannons finished just in time to keep these vultures away. Vultures don't do very well against cannons. Cannons are pretty hard counter to vultures.
Not necessarily. If you have like 20 vultures, maybe you can kill a cannon eventually.
They trade just fine!
Yeah, of course. Standard.
Oh, vultures are going to sneak by through here. See what kind of damage they can get done. Not a whole lot of mining taking place, but there are quite a few probes. So, This might be DecofCaffee just trying to free up some supply. Wants some more tanks.
Tanks are good units, man.
Yeah. Take those spent vultures that have already used at their mines. You can always build more vultures, get more mines.
Yeah, when you're on 4 bases, vultures might as well be free.
Yeah. 75 minerals. That's 25 minerals a mine, and then you get a vulture at the end of it. That's not bad. The vultures are free, the mines cost 25 minerals.
That is an interesting way to think of it, actually.
Yeah. So DecofCaffee getting up to 4 bases, while SiltStrider is taking his 4th and 5th. Still only at 30 probes. So it's been unfortunate, but he is only going to be mining from a couple bases because he is mined out in both his main and natural. So starting to get some saturation there.
Templar on the way. Very nice. No storm yet, though.
I don't know if he's trying to just get some Archons here, or... Right. See, there's a good stasis. The second stasis there kind of overlapped with the first one, so not the greatest second stasis, but these Zealots are getting through and they're getting back up into this these masses of tanks here. If you can keep those Zealots running up into that, get quite a bit done. And no scan there from DecofCaffee, and so those cloaked Zealots got to pick off about 4 or 5 more tanks than they probably should have, actually. And he's going to surround this this group and take it out. And he kept his Arbiters alive as well. So, nice engagement from SiltStrider. He definitely got the better of that engagement, I'd say. Yeah, and he's still ahead in the resources lost, so you actually generally don't see that so much in PvT. And has DecofCaffee started working on science vessel tech at all? He has the fusion core. He's got a couple of starports. He's working on getting a science vessel right now. Does he have any at the moment? No, so he's building his first science vessel right now, so got to get that for that EMP. EMP, good spell. And he's researching it right now. It's very good against Archons, actually, which SiltStrider's building a few of. Got a few on the map right now.
Kind of surprising.
Yeah, Archons take full damage from just about everything, including tank fire, so... But they're good for just kind of soaking up some damage.
Yeah.
Alright, here comes the Vultures. There's plenty of Dragoons and plenty of cannons here as well. There's one tank that's going to go ahead and siege up. And SiltStrider's going to have to be pulled back here to take care of this. In the meantime, he's going to take care of all the Vultures at least, which are the things that scare probes the most, certainly. So, no problem. Lost some Dragoons, lost a cannon, but not the end of the world. In the meantime, he is out of position as far as defending his natural, but DecofCaffee is not going to be pushing that direction, so... This is a time when SiltStrider probably could take another base or two, actually. So, he's got some Zealots up here that must have been dropped off by a Warp Prism.
No, they just ran
one
up there.
Oh, really? Just
yeah.
Checking around for bases. He might have forgot they were up there, but he could just be saving them. He's got the Observer here waiting for a base to go up so he can send some Zealots over, I'm sure. This is a nice little wall here. I like that wall. The forge. It's good. Alright. Here come a couple of the Arbiters. Where are the science vessels right now? Not sure, but those tanks are pretty clumped up, and that good opportunity for a stasis here. So the science vessel gonna try to get an EMP off. Good split from. Oh, there goes one EMP, but the Arbiter still has all of its energy. So just missed that Arbiter. So these Arbiters are still very full, and at least one of the science vessels does not have EMP anymore. Actually, none of these science vessels have enough energy for EMP. The other two were produced just a little too recently. SiltStrider's slowing down the game.
Oh no!
So
it's not me for once.
Yeah, this is one thing. Unfortunately, SiltStrider doesn't know that his opponent does not have EMPs. Ooh, shoots down the vessel or the shuttle, and here come the Zealots. Gonna get a good stasis off. He wants to get those back tanks.
EMPs.
Oh, EMPs deplete all the energy from those Arbiters. Good EMPs.
I'm surprised he backed out. Oh wait, tanks. Never mind.
Yeah, lots of tanks that he didn't have any stasis anymore. So he's got enough for a stasis now.
Keep forgetting that these back tanks are here.
Yeah. There's a really nice spread on those back tanks too. Very safe. So SiltStrider may just be looking to try to, you know, starve out DecofCaffee as much as you possibly can. Just try to keep him on 4 bases. He's actually going to go ahead and take what would be DecofCaffee's natural 5th as his 6th. In the meantime, Terran is pushing down here. Got a lot of science buses clumped up. 1 scout phase missile. No. That'd be awesome. Oh, big EMP does hit 3 of the arbiters. So he does still have 1 with energy, but it doesn't have enough for a stasis field yet. It has enough now, but there's no really good group of units to stasis actually here. So not a whole lot of Goliaths here actually. There's only, it's got a couple coming in right now, but DecofCaffee, not a lot of ways to punish these arbiters other than, you know, removing all of the energy off of them. So
I think along with taking his 6th base, I think a good idea would be to throw down a fleet beacon and either make carriers or void rays.
Either one would be good. A really nice stasis on this group of tanks here. Does he have enough for another stasis? He has enough for 1 more stasis, and the science vessels do not have enough for EMP. So if you can get another nice stasis maybe on this group back here, it'd be really good. See, wait, does he? I think he might have used that energy, or maybe 1 EMP did go off. So these Dragoons really needs to get some Zealots up on top of these tanks here, but it's not going to, and he needs to back up because those tanks will erase these Dragoons here. But I suppose he could just shoot them with Arbiters. Oh, there's 1 Goliath. I think those Arbiters can take the Goliath, right? 4 Arbiters beat a Goliath. Okay, here come a bunch of Zealots. Very nice unsiege, but not going to be quite enough to save them. Another EMP goes down, another EMP hits most of the Arbiters. 2 of them still have energy, but not enough for any stasis. And so we have a lot of tanks here, but more Zealots. The Zealot reinforcements are here. Losing most of his Arbiters, unfortunately, while the Science Vessels do survive. The Science Vessels, looks like a couple of them have enough for an EMP. Used 1 EMP on like 3 Zealots. Might not have been the best use of his energy. SiltStrider's got to be careful not to just throw away army here. But he is keeping the push away. He's keeping the push back, and DecofCaffee's going to start running out of money soon. He's only be mining off of 1 base, whereas SiltStrider is mining from... Well, he's going to be mining off 2 soon, but he does have a 6th established, but not defended, nor does it have any workers on it. So SiltStrider could use about 20 more probes. Mixing in some DTs, I don't know if those are for Archons? Because there's almost nothing on the map where DecofCaffee has anything that's not detected right now. Oh, 1 Vulture playing Ring Around the Rosie with a bunch of probes over here. In the bottom left corner.
Picks up 3 kills.
Yeah.
He paid
worth
for
it.
himself.
Totally worth it.
Yeah.
More than twice. So SiltStrider has a tremendous amount of gas, so he's gonna start making a few High Templar, and Storm can be pretty good against Terran mech. You know, you push in with the Zealots, follow up with the Templar to really clean things up. Can actually work really well. Oh, it's a lot of mines. Oh, those mines are cleaning up the Zealots so well. Here come the bombs. So it drops a few Zealots, good enough to clean up some tanks. Got a few more there.
His own tank. EMP is it's very difficult spell to land, but
it gets easier when you have like 7 science vessels, or 6 of them, 6 science vessels,
or 1. It's better.
That they don't push each other, right?
Yeah.
I'm so afraid for this Arbiter losing all of its energy. He has enough for a stasis right now. Can he get it off? I wonder the timing with that. Oh, he could have. Oh, doesn't want to drop. His tanks are out of siege mode right now. Okay, he drops the Zealots. Zealots in the front. This just might be too many tanks here. There's enough tanks where they don't even need to be in siege mode. The Arbiter loses all of its energy. Got a couple more on the way, but in the meantime, he just doesn't really have an army. So he's gonna start getting his production facilities camped here. A couple units frozen in time here.
On the bright side, nothing in this army shoots up.
Yeah. Build it. Scout! Just gonna keep shooting it with arbiters. Okay. A few more zealot bombs, but unfortunately zealot bombs aren't as effective when tanks are not in siege mode. And all these SCVs are gonna try to kill these cannons. And they might just do it. Yeah. Those SCVs are gonna kill those 2 cannons. That's fantastic. You don't see that every day.
And then zealots coming to clean things up.
Yeah. So Templar with storms could have been really good here. Which is what chat's saying. Chris Rar, our buddy Chris. A lot of low health tanks. All right, got another one arbiter out. Wants to fly away before he gets EMP'd. All right, some cloaked zealots coming in. There's another arbiter coming out. Yeah, they're just okay. Starting to produce some Goliaths now. He's tired of getting tickled by arbiters.
And EMP's his own vessel.
Oh no.
Man,
that's not what you want. And
Decoff
the arbiter actually still has energy over here. But it's gonna get shot down by these Goliaths here.
Yeah. DecofCaffee really feeling confident in the amount of vessels he has.
He's gonna try to take the middle base. And all of the tech, all the production gonna be killed here. SiltStrider. So he's starting to remake some of it, making mostly gateways. Unfortunately, he's been set back entirely on his tech route. Wants to get throw down an observatory while he still can. So, DecofCaffee, strong position. He can't mine right now, other than this distance mining. So it's not necessarily over, but SiltStrider is going to have 0 tech and very little in the way of production facilities. So if you could get some units over there in the middle to prevent this mining, it could help him out. But it's got an uphill battle to climb because this army still exists. Got a few units, got some DTs, which are not that great against science vessels, unfortunately.
Actually, technically, science vessels hard counter DTs.
Yeah.
Not only because DTs can't shoot up, but also if Terran researchers irradiate.
Oh, there it is. Right.
The DTs.
Eventually. Get EMP them, reveal their cloak, or just, you know, hover over them to reveal their cloak.
Yeah.
Needs a big money stasis here. I want to see a really good stasis. Here come the science vessels. Trying to EMP. Trying. Big stasis! And the EMP is not enough to take out all the energy here, so the scan comes down. Unfortunately, these stasis units are acting like good force fields here for the Terran player. These Zealots going to be able to clean up most of the Goliaths, I would assume. So this army will eventually die. And it's not over yet. If he can find his base, does he know about this? Yes, he has an observer. He knows about this base here. And the tanks are going to come down and abandon this command center. Might not be a great decision here, actually. It's not over yet. SiltStrider's still in this. The food count is actually very, very even. That stasis might have saved the game for SiltStrider as of right now. And he's still mining from this base, and this base. So a 3-base economy versus kind of a, what do you call this? 1.5 base economy?
The middle base.
The middle, yeah. The middle base economy. Cute here. DecofCaffee gonna siege up on top. Oh no, but he drops right within cannon range, so he's gonna lose some of these units, those cannons. But the tanks do wind up getting in siege mode, but yeah, there's no zealots up there anymore. One zealot running up here. Oh, gets right in range. That zealot's gonna clean everything up. Hero. What a hero.
He does save one tank though.
Alright, here comes the big push. This could actually decide the game. There's a lot of zealots here. SiltStrider able to reproduce his production facilities, and he might just win this game right now. Wow!
GG.
What a comeback! Great game from SiltStrider.
Man.
Fantastic. We're going to go to game 3.